Good morning, everyone. My name is Sujan Shahi, and today we're going to talk about the mainstream perspective and critical perspective of Amazon. And our group member is Shaivi, Srijan, Shruti, and Saja, and myself, Srijan. So, what is mainstream and critical perspective? Uh, mainstream perspective is typically conservative, as it portrays the positive side of the organization and assumes that capitalism is morally good for the organization. It is also known as traditional or cultural or classical manager perspective. It also gives us idea to harness the best ways of organizing in order to create efficient and productive and profitable organization. The next one is the critical perspective. Critical perspective is attempts to articulate a different topic and provides ways of thinking beyond the current dominant theories and practices of organization. It believes that employees' level of involvement is critical for its success. Uh, it is also argued that the mainstream conceptualization are overly simplistic and report the damaging impact of mainstream theories on organization. Next. A closer look to an Amazon company. Amazon is an American company which is located in Seattle, Washington, which is founded by Jeff Bezos in 1994. It is the largest internet retailer in terms of revenue and market capitalization, and second largest in terms of total sales after the Alibaba Group. Amazon is the fourth valuable company in the world, public company in the world. It surpassed Walmart as the most valuable retailer in the US market by market capitalization. There are many reasons why Amazon has been a successful company, but the main and the most important is their company is obsessed with making its customer happy, which is one of the most important reasons for its success. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone present here. I am Sahibi and I'm going to talk about the mainstream perspective of culture of Amazon. So first is why culture matters. Every organization, as we all know that every organization has some culture in their organization. There are shared assumption, beliefs, and values which forms the organizational culture, which drives the behavior of the organization and determines the performance of the organization so as to produce some results which can be beneficial to the organization as well as the employees and other members of the organizations. Now I'm going to talk about the culture at Amazon, which is my part is mainstream perspective. So as we all know now that organizational culture is a system of shared assumption, beliefs and values which governs how people work in organizations. Every organization has a different set of unique culture which provides guidelines and boundaries to the members of the organization so as to work in a particular way. And as I am here to talk about the mainstream perspective is the has perspective of culture. It proves loyalty and commitment towards the organization so as to achieve common goals. It also brings about some changes in the employees and let them to do work in a certain way. It emphasizes that employees should be on one board and should think in the same way. And as now I'm talking about Amazon's culture. Amazon is one of the largest company in the world, and its organizational culture has innovation and success undeniably. The Jeff Bezos, which is the founder of the company, has invented a concept called Purposeful Journalism, which promotes the fundamentals of work ethic and personal accountability. It lets and inspires the employees to work in a certain way. And to take risk and ownership. It also pushes the employees to work beyond the conventional and traditional limits and conventional limits which in some way is working. And what people say is that part of Amazon's success can be attributed to the fact that Amazon and that Jeff Bezos has basically invented a way to get the most out of every employee by creating shared assumption, beliefs, values, values, so that every employee is pulled into one direction so as to achieve this goal. Now I'm going to talk about the Amazon's organizational culture characteristic. The first is peculiarity. So peculiarity refers to the idea of challenging conventions. Challenging convention, for example, Amazon motivates its employees to view themselves and their work as different from other ways of doing conventional work. They push the employees to think out of the box so that this e-commerce business can grow up to its maximum potential. The second one is stock option. This one is the key component of Amazon's organizational culture, as they implement the stock option while hiring the employees. The company focuses in hiring and retaining the versatile and talented employee, and weighs their compensation to stock option rather than cash. So this in return gives a sense of purpose to the employees, and they think that they are part of the company's success. And the third one is boldness. So boldness is basically a characteristic which is implemented by the company into its employees. The company Amazon promotes boldness among its employees. This feature can be seen while the company is selling all the varieties of items online, and the employees are encouraged to take risk. And go beyond whatever they can do, not like other organizations. And at last, I would like to say that although there have been many critics about the company's harsh culture in 2015, Jeff Bezos never claimed that their approach to doing things was right. He only believed in collecting a large group of like-minded people, and like-minded people who would find the vision, culture, and mission of the company, and their approach to doing things energizing and meaningful. And as we all know, that the underlying thinking of mainstream perspective is that strong culture brings about a successful organization, which is rightly proved by Amazon, as it has become one of the largest company with $43.7 billion. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I will be talking about the culture at Amazon critical perspective. Culture is a belief or material traits of any racial, social group, and also characteristics, features of everyday existence that is a shared part of groups, values, goals, and in institution. Culture has two perspectives, that is mainstream perspective and critical perspective. Mainstream perspective is the has perspective. It is basically formulated and exercised by the management team, and critical perspective is the is perspective, which is said that the critical perspective is grown by the bottom up people of the company and can be changed by the group members. Every company established has its own culture, so does with Amazon. Amazon has its own culture, linking the culture of Amazon with critical perspective. Culture at Amazon is horrible. People are trained to work from even in their weekends, holidays, and they don't get a work and life balance. As you soon enter into the Amazon company, you will no more be a human being, but rather you will be turned to an Amabot. Amabot is basically comprised of Amazon employees and robots, where Amazon employees are so much piled up by the work that they turn into robots with little life-work balance. Once the Jeff Bezos, CEO of the Amazon company, said you can work long, hard, and smart, but at Amazon you can't choose 2 out of 3. It means that when you are going to do either long or hard work, you are either out of the group or you are either fired by the group. Once you started doing work slowly, you will be fired by the company. Amazon does not train its employees, rather it believes in hiring and firing. They hire the people, the people do the work slowly, they fire the people. Anytime feedback tool that is used in Amazon to give feedback is more than just a way to gossip about the co-workers at Amazon, creating a tension-filled environment in the workplace. They throw a bundle of bad things at people and they criticize other ideas so as to march forward. And even those people who criticize others are praised highly in Amazon. There is a separation of individuality where one's heart and mind are no longer there but given away, which means that you can't say your idea in Amazon. You have to either work what the company says or you have to go with them, or either you get fired. Your personal problems must be hidden, else you will also be fired from the company. Once a worker at Amazon, Boldness, said that nearly every person I worked with, I saw cry at their desks. The work was so hectic and the company was so bad that the people used to cry every day in their work. So from all the points and the things we have collected about Amazon, we can say that Amazon follows the critical perspective where the culture is only a form of control. Thank you. I would like to call Saja. Shahidi.
Thank you, Shruti. I'm Saja Mainali.
Thank you.
I'm Saja Mainali, and today I'm going to talk about mainstream perspective of technology at Amazon. As explained by mainstream perspective, increase in technology has helped organization and individual in on different level. It has helped society and organization to function in innovative way and increase their productivity. In the earlier days, technology has given rise to bureaucratic firm due to different standardization. Now it has bring end of the bureaucracy, because right now due to the help of technology, right employees are kept at the right place of a job according to their specialization. Innovation is a part of Amazon DNA, and over many years they have been constantly refining and adding technology that enhance and improve the experience of all their customers as well as their employees. For organizational learning and for organizational survival, adopting technology is very important for innovation and as well as also to sustain in a competition for a long run. And due to the advancement of technology, Amazon has become the most customer-centric company. They have created an environment like such as people can come and find and discover what they want to buy online. And the technology at the Amazon has helped them to push their limit and go beyond and provide what they can provide to their employees and organization. It has created a flexible environment where employees get opportunity to work with others people from different nations. And as a result, it increased the higher productivity. Working in Amazon company, it has employees has lots of benefits that they don't have to go to the office. They can work by staying at home. By adopting the technology, Amazon is moving towards the virtual organization. As it is a virtual organization, there is no existence of nepotism and favoritism, so everyone's here are treated equally. There is no existence of physical store, and there is less expenses of furniture and other official expenses, so that money can be invested in shipping products and to expand other business also. And the last one, accelerating technology has been creating a lot of worry over job loss to automation, especially as a machine being able to do lots of work than in the past. But no one has ever looked at the other side of the story, that is automation has also helped to create job. Therefore Amazon has definitely increased its robot workforce, but also increased women employment by 50% in 2016.
Hello. Today I will be talking about the critical perspective on Amazon. Advancement in technology has made dreams come to our dreams come to life at the cost of less human interaction. Life has been difficult due to the advancement in technology. life has been more engaging and difficult to live. The mainstream perspective says that technology at Amazon makes life easier to live, but at the cost of not being social. Since the invention of World Wide Web in 1989, the global technology advancement has skyrocketed. The development of technology has skyrocketed. People are more concerned with their online presence rather than the presence they have in their physical life. They have less attention towards their family, their friends, colleagues. Rather, they have more attention towards the online presence like Facebook, MySpace, etc. A whole new generation of kids are being raised alongside these new technologies, which has made them less social than how the previous generations were. Everyone has been affected by technology in a good way, also in a good way and bad way. The positive aspects of the technology has been described by my friend Sajja. However, the critical perspective states that the advancement in such technologies at Amazon has decreased the number of human workers. Amazon has various services like Amazon Alexa, Amazon Key, Amazon Prime Air, which has made life easier for the customers. But people are getting so lazy every day that to buy things, they don't go outside anymore. They just order it online, which has made life so easy, but at the cost of not being social and not having a human interaction. A really new technology that Amazon has introduced is Amazon Alexa. Amazon Alexa is a virtual assistant that listens to you when you call for her, and she can take your order. Like if you're running out of toilet papers, wrapping papers, or any house grocery items, she will remind you to buy them every month, and you just need to confirm it, so your order will be delivered within 30 minutes. This has, however, made life very easy, but people are getting more and more engaged in their work life. They don't care about the buying stuff for their home. They are being so involved in their work and technology that they are lacking human interaction. Similarly, Amazon Prime Air, it is a delivery system which delivers your products within 30 minutes by the use of drones, using drones. This has, however, made the lives of those working in delivery, those humans, those employees working in the delivery department difficult, as the drones are more efficient and cost effective than humans. This has again taken away the human touch that it used to have. As said by Ed Balls of Business Insider, 2 decades ago, we were right to worry that low-skilled jobs in sectors like manufacturing go overseas. Now the advancement in robotics and artificial intelligence means that intermediate skilled jobs will be lost too. This means the jobs that people once used to be scared would be going overseas, like the low skills jobs going to China, Thailand. Now even the intermediate jobs like delivering stuff, managing goods in the warehouse are being taken over by robotics, and which has significantly decreased the number of employees Amazon hires every year.